Life has a way of bringing people back, not to reopen wounds, but to reveal the lesson. This moment captures two people who met in 2005. That isn't just years ago, it's a long time. Life unfolded, growth happened, and by 2019, their paths became misaligned. When they reconnected in 2026, it was on calm ground. Two perspectives, one shared history. No urgency to resolve the past, only space to understand it. There is grace in recognizing how easily hurt and misaligned perception can lead to reactivity. And there is forgiveness in allowing space for moments when someone's character is misunderstood or unfairly judged. Those illusionary traps don't come from truth. They come from pain. Love doesn't require erasing what happened. It allows people the room to grow without demonizing who they are, while still honoring personal boundaries. Not every relationship is meant to be repaired through closeness. Healing doesn't always mean walking side by side again. Sometimes it simply means releasing tension and choosing peace. There is wisdom in loving your neighbor as yourself. And holding on to resentment, especially toward those you see, does the heart no good. It is possible to love someone, see them clearly, and still accept that your journeys are different. Reconciliation does not always equal access. When love leads and ego steps aside, what remains can be trusted, and the rest can be left for God to align. Stay tuned.
Well, that's been quite the ride, and as you can see, we're just sitting here. It's very relaxing, and we're getting ready to get into the hair care. And for me, hair care is the biggest part of my self care. And just like any friendship, hair definitely needs patience, gentleness, and consistency. So if you're in the South Florida area, I'll plug in her socials so that you can check this out if K-tips, microlinks, or just soft, elegant looks are what you are looking for. And there's a difference to me between maintenance and damage control, which is why services like this matter, where you can go in, you can get a wash, you can get trimmed, you can get your split ends cut, because beauty should not and really doesn't benefit from being rushed. And to me, it's how we care for ourselves that reflects our internal dialogue. Not only does it inflect our internal dialogue, I feel like it shows up in how we treat others. When you look good, you treat people better. More times than not, that's what happens. And where a lot of people would maybe focus on perfection, intention is my focus. To be intentional with my moves, to be intentional with the people I allow into my space, especially into my energy. If you guys know, I am spiritual, so your head is your crown. And really, just understanding that you can only give what you practice with yourself. And with that, we are going to jump into a segment, and this is what do you need to know for yourself in March of 2026. The first card I pulled was Talent, and it says to have natural aptitude and inner quality that emerges effortlessly, unlearned skill or excellence, and as such to have the capacity or potential for achievement or success. The next card was Productivity, creating, forming, making, or producing things, results in an effective manner that are significant and numerous. So with this month, I know it sounds cliche, but get it done. Post content, repost the content if you need, repurposing, just doing the things that you need to do to put yourself out there. I've had this download before, and I'm going to say it again. This is the year where if you feel the last decade hasn't been as fruitful as you wanted it to be, this is the time where you're going to get that boomerang moment and you can not start again, but pick up where you left off. And that in itself is a part of consistency and something I think everyone needs to stay mindful. So this is part 2, maintenance for March 2026. No, I'm just kidding, but okay. So I was just testing the mic. If that was loud, too bad. So here's me detangling my hair in sections, which I've learned this is an easy way to do your in-between maintenance when it comes to extensions and also your natural hair. So, you can take some notes, or if you know this, great for you. And here, this is just me. And in the month of March, I do want to see myself more clearly. I know who I am, but there's nothing wrong with clarity. You should, in my opinion, always be asking to see yourself clearly, whether that's positive, negative. There's always something that needs to come into balance. And when you are at balance, even the observation of balance itself is, I guess, mandatory. So with that, I am just going to be getting my hair together. And with that, I keep saying with that. So are you with that? Are you with it? Hello? Hello? Anyways, I am going to get started on a quick read of March 2026. What do you need to know? Whatever comes out will come out. I am only using one deck. I am going to upload another video, so if you're interested in seeing the decks that I will be using in season 2026, stay tuned. But alrighty, we're jumping right in. The first card that we have is Recognition. To be recognized, to be acknowledged for my existence, validity, excellence, contribution, or anything else that a person might be recognized for. To receive acknowledgement, award, appreciation, or acclaim for an achievement, service, or ability of mine. So you are going to be seeing yourself more clearly. And the next card was Humility. I cannot make this up. So to be modest, humble, and unassuming, an absence of pride, superiority, or arrogance. To have a modest opinion of my own importance and grandiosity. Ooh. So knowing who you are. And I guess this is me really getting the feel of my channel, because it's been forever with forgiveness, to be forgiving of others. And me, I'm all about self. And to me, if you cannot forgive yourself, you cannot forgive others. So with that, to be able to let go of and release feelings of anger and resentment, or the need for restitution or amends when someone has a flaw, makes a mistake, offends, or harm me or others. And again, speaking about self, what you need to know for March is it's okay to start over. And again, ew, that was icky. We're not starting over. We're picking back up where we left off. Forgive yourself. Put the pieces away. You can't put it back together realistically, but you can work on something new. You can get something better. You can make it again. You can recreate it. So that's my message to you. And with that, Kalo is out. Full collective reading for the month of March, dropping soon.